Hey yo, what up? Going on? What's good? Realest one, slide accordingly. Mr. Slide accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, support the platform, support a real one. Hey yo, first foremost, obliged to the utmost to the ones watching, supporting, running up the numbers, taking that 2 seconds to smack the like and the feedback. All is genuinely appreciated. Don't ever get it twisted, because a platform is not a platform without the ones who keep the platform going in the first place. So yeah, our brother's appreciative. Our brother's appreciative. Even if you watching me for the first time, you just now coming across this channel, a brother is appreciative. Now let's get into it. Baby daddies and baby mamas. Question for y'all. Come on. Come here. Gather around for a second. Now, help me out here, man. Help me out here. Because Realest One has never experienced these situations of this magnitude, of this nature. Respect is definitely due to every man and woman that knows how to co-parent without the bullshit. Continue to stand on business. Continue to unify. All for the sake of making sure that the babies are good. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now listen, we're going to keep it all the way real now. It may not be like this all the time, but you know, coming from an outsider looking in, it's like, 7 out of 10, whether it's online or offline, you know, when you see these dynamics play out the way they play out, I'm not gonna lie, I just do not envy the people that are in these situations, bro. Some of these situations make me want to give praise to God that I don't have to deal with some of the things I see the father and moms go through. I do get it comes off cliche to speak on baby daddy, baby mama issues from a negative standpoint, because fact of the matter is these instances, you know, they can play out for the better concerning the moms, pops, and the kid or kids involved, right? Fact of the matter, it goes like this. No matter how who feels about that person, about what they did, dislike, disdain, love, hate, whatever history, it's not really relevant, because when you got a kid, you're connected and you're intertwined for life in a sense. I mean, if anything, definitely for those 18 years, unless they changed the law. Last time I checked, it was 18. But ultimately, goal is to obviously put aside personal drama, issues. Oh, who cheated on this one with what? Who did that? Vice versa. You know, all pride to the side, all for the obligation at hand. Now, old girl in the clip say her kid's father wasn't fulfilling his obligation to his kids. A little bit more to the story. So moms presents her gripe to any and everybody who will watch. And she calling out the baby daddy, man. Calling out the baby daddy. Y'all let me know, man. According to her, she went to her baby daddy to assist helping her get the lights back on. She having a little bit of a pickle and tomato and mustard and all that, right? When she asked the kid's pops, he said, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not finna help you get your lights back on because you have a husband that lives with you. She explains that, you know, her and her husband are having a down moment, which it can happen to anybody, you know, especially the times we're in right now. Anybody capable of having one of those. She assured the fact that her husband stands on business generally, you know, but this is just one time where it's a bad time for him and her. And the kid's pops basically, you know, let her tell it could care less. He just ain't up for the favor. Well, depending on how you look at it, everybody feels differently. I'm sure some would say it's not a favor because you're talking about the kids that are involved. So you can't really call it a favor, right? Okay, but her point is their kids that they had together are affected by the situation. So should her husband not be able to handle it, then Pop should be willing to pick up the slack. Do y'all agree? I'm going to let y'all hear it.
So y'all, please help me understand this. My lights got turned off. So I called my baby's father and asked him if he could get my lights turned on for me. He said no, because I have a husband and that's his responsibility. How is that his responsibility to pay my lights to get turned back on after they get turned off, and you have kids that stay here. You don't care about your kids. I understand that I have a husband, granted, don't beat me up over it, but we fell on hard times. So as my baby's father, I feel like you're supposed to pick up the slack. So you rather for your kids be in the dark than to help your baby mother get her lights turned back on? What if I didn't have a husband? Would you have helped me then? These men is crazy. Sir, help me get my lights turned on. Don't worry about my husband. He's doing what he's supposed to do as a man. As my baby daddy, you should be helping me.
Is Pops wrong for not helping get the lights back on? Is his reason valid? Is Mom's reason valid? Do they both have valid reasoning? Can two things be true at the same time? So I think any man would naturally at least feel where this man is coming from. Even if they did things different or not, sometimes it's just dependent on, okay, what type of relationship do they have? What type of rapport did they have? Do they have an understanding like that? Because for some men, it's just like, listen, I'm going to do this, but I'm not doing it for you. I'm not doing it for him. I'm doing it because my kids are there and nothing more, nothing else to talk about. Everybody don't operate the same though. Everybody can't see it from that standpoint. Did you notice her demeanor while she was saying all of this? It's like she never, ever fathomed the fact of the kid's father possibly turning her down should she ever needed him for something like this. And she even say, if I was single, would you help me then? And let's keep it 100. For some men, that absolutely would have made the difference. With this being real now. Bottom line, even if another man is present and something goes wrong in the household, does it automatically make the biological father of the kids in the household a jerk off for not stepping in, even if momentarily, should the husband have a down moment? End of the day, nobody has to do anything. But again, some folks is like, listen, those are my kids. I'm going to do right by them. It's not for them. But again, everybody might not see it that way. The kids are affected ultimately. Half the time, we're going to keep it trail again. Half the time, the fact, what it really comes down to is that the reason some dudes don't want to help out in that way is because they really want to spite the woman and the dude she with. The grown folks drama is what's really playing a part, even stopping them from helping the kids. It happens like that. Oh, it definitely happens like that. Imagine that the children might be in the pitch black because of the drama the grown folks got going on. God. Sometimes it could be other multiple factors that play a part. But what y'all think, man? Is Pops justified? Does Moms have a point? Of course, the goal is to make sure the kids are straight by any means. Moms points out the kids ain't got nothing to do with why, for whatever reason, the husband couldn't take care of it, this specific time. What goes on in the house, the issues that occur, that's Mom's and the husband's problem. But, the kid's stability is Mom's and the baby daddy's problem. So, I don't know, man. How would y'all handle it? Sometimes it's pride and emotion that play a part. Even a big enough of a part to where there's no common ground on either side. But hey, comments, thoughts, opinions. I'm gone. Hey, yo, what up? Going on? What's good? Realest1, slide accordingly. Mr. Slide accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, support the platform, support a real one.